Hello everybody, welcome to Geoguessr, and we have the small Strangelands trio going with Alzorath
Hello.
and Tulkas.
Rejoice!
I am Fixxxer. And remember that the seed for this particular game will be down in the description. Click that link and you can play along with us. Share your score, tell us how you did, how you came to those conclusions. We'd like to hear from you.
Indeed.
And I suppose without further ado, you guys ready?
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Round one. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okie dokie. At least we started this one off in a place that has, actual movement. Bad things happen whenever we don't have movement. This could be anywhere, honestly, in the U.S. Depends on which direction we are going. We are on the right-hand side of the road, which means chances are we are in the States. We're going to probably be like up near Colorado, if I had to guess. Although we might be even further up north than that. So let's go ahead and we'll jump ahead. If I can jump ahead rather than switching the camera around, that would be like 10 times more awesome than moving the camera around. I'm double clicking for a reason, Google Maps. Stop. That's as far as we can go that direction. Okay. Can I go forward, please? Yeah, I'm about to be quite frustrated at this. That's probably just a warning of the curve up ahead. Yep, I think it is. So let's go ahead and go up here. See if we can get further forward, please. Fine, we will use the arrows, even though they're highly inconvenient because they go less distance. Let's keep going this way. Hopefully, we cannot see the license plates. Otherwise, I would say use the license plates for a little bit of information there. Oh, wait, is that one? No, that's not going to give us enough detail. So we're going to zoom back out. We're going to just keep going down the road over here. Don't know why it's not letting me... Oh, wow. That car is off the road. That's awfully blue. That looks almost like... Oh, crap. I'm trying to think of what to call it. That's an odd type of lake. It's not something you'd normally see here. Maybe... Oh, jeez. It's not Colorado, I don't think. Let's go ahead and move it up into Utah. I don't think that... It's definitely not the Salt Lake. Let's go ahead and we'll go up there anyway. It doesn't look like that either, but we didn't get much information. Oh, it's up in Canada, that's why.
Alrighty, guys. Weren't those some amazing views? Holy cow.
Yeah, really nice views. I was having trouble with the map, though. It wouldn't let me double click to move forward.
Yep, same with me. And there were dead ends on both ways. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it was strange.
Pain.
So there wasn't a dead end on both ways. There was a dead end on one way, and then the other way you just kept going in a loop. It's like,
Oh, I had dead ends.
Oh, well, for me, it's just I just kept going forwards, and then I started to notice that I'd seen the same trailer in the same spot 3 times. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess we're going in a loop now. Okay.
Well, we're driving on the right-hand side, so that tells me probably US or Canada. And there were just a ton of pine trees there, so that kind of ruled out Colorado for me. And so I just went with the Yukon and got 2024.
I went with... I knew it was the Rockies. That was a fairly obvious thing with the type of mountains that was. That's something you don't see very often in a lot of places. That particular type of mountain. I actually guessed northern Utah, but I knew that was wrong. The lake kind of gave that one away because I don't remember seeing any lakes like that when I was in Utah. So I guess very northern part of that, kind of hedging my bets against possibly Canada or Montana, and I got 2096.
Nice, Tuckus.
You knew the kind of mountains. Well, I guessed southeastern Alaska and got 1978.
So we're all about the same.
Indeed.
It's still not bad scores. That's anything over 1900, maybe 1800 is pretty good. Means you got somewhat close.
Yeah. One thing that we forgot to mention early on is I think this is going up after our viewer challenge video.
Yes.
So if you guys haven't watched it yet, look at Monday's video. We have a viewer challenge, and we'd like you guys to make a video or perhaps post some screenshots of you doing the challenge. See what we get.
Winner will be announced next week if we have enough entries as well. So you'll get mentioned on the video if there's enough people getting into it.
As our weekly champion.
Yep.
I want to be weekly champion.
It's for the viewers now, Tulkas.
All right, ready for round 2?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Ooh, palm trees. Ooh, piece of candy. Sergio Stavale. It's a city. We got palm trees. We got interesting little benches here. She looks white. So I'm thinking this might be Florida. Not entirely sure. A lot of greenery. Fairly well developed. There's looks like almost not necessarily stadium lights, but like parking lot lights over there. What does that say? I cannot read that. Maybe this is Mexico, but I don't think it is. Can't read any of the signs. Stavale. Still got a minute left. It's a bunch of palm trees, so I'm thinking I'm gonna guess Florida. Probably gonna be wrong. I'm gonna guess like very extremely southern part of Florida, in the hopes that maybe it's actually like the Yucatan or something like that, or possibly the east coast of Mexico where there's a lot of like Cancun and stuff like that. Basically places people travel to have vacations. These palm trees are interesting though. I wish I could read that sign. I have a feeling it would tell us a lot. So it's... yeah, I can't read that. Looks like it might be in Spanish, which is going to mean that it probably is Mexico or Brazil. But I highly doubt this is Brazil. I don't think there's a lot of palm trees in Brazil. Are there? Correct me if I am wrong on that one. Actually, I probably am wrong, because there's ocean right there, and then there's a lake right there. So I'm going to stick with Florida and hope for the best, and I have a feeling they're going to totally trounce me on this one. Yuck.
All right, well, completely different climates. So going by the name and the fact that they were on an ocean, tropical area, kind of pointed straight to Brazil, it's a crapshoot at that point. I don't know where along the coast, so I kind of picked in the middle of the coast down by Sarah. Got 2154. Hell?
I couldn't tell where it was because it looked like a Spanish name to me, which meant it could have been Mexico, it could have been Brazil, could have even been Florida. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna guess Florida, and that way, if it's like anywhere in the Caribbean or on the coast along there, it would actually work out. But I was way off. I got 1214.
Ouch. Talgus?
I guessed Eastern Mexico, and I got 938.
Why'd you go with Mexico instead of Brazil?
Well, I mean, they were like palm trees and stuff that I associate with Mexico.
Yeah, I don't think of palm trees when I think of Brazil, but I guess there are palm trees down there.
I think when you get closer to the equator, there's lots more palm trees.
Well, this was a learning experience.
Well, if you guessed kind of like, are you like horizontal from Mexico, where on the like map where it says Mexico on the map?
A bit below that.
Yeah. Then I'm guessing that we're actually not that far off the equator compared to where it was. We were just guessing north. Maybe
Right.
like twice as far, which isn't that far.
I mean, I'm further south in Florida, and Florida has a ton of palm trees.
Yeah. We were guessing in the palm tree region.
All right, ready for round 3?
Indeed.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. This almost looks like Australia, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's go ahead and travel this way. This could also be rural US. We are driving... It's on the left-hand side of the road. Because if you look at the signs, yeah, driver's going to be on the right-hand side of the car, left-hand side of the road, and that is a red sign with a circle. That means maybe South Africa, actually. Let's see if we can find 80. No, maybe not. I don't know. What is that sign? I remember seeing them before, but I'm not really connecting where. Let's go up to these signs, see if we can get some information from them. Boop. Okay. Oh yeah, this is something completely different. This is Wow. Maybe we should, like, guess... No, this isn't... The roads don't look right for that. And it's got English. So I think we're gonna go with Australia. But that doesn't look like Australian names. I don't know where we're at. Can we get information on this sign? Let's go this way. Viscaroon. I have no idea. What language is that one in? Agreo tires. Let's guess up here. I can't read that. Can we get a better view on it? It's a stop sign, so maybe it... They're driving on the other side of the road, though. I don't know! We're gonna be, like, completely way off, and I'm gonna get, like, an embarrassing low score, and I don't care anymore, because I don't know. I really don't.
Holy cow.
That was confusing as hell.
Yeah. Alright, so...
Oh,
I actually wasn't thinking South Africa right at first.
I was at first.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking Australia or South Africa. And what's bad is now that I zoom in on it, I zoomed in on that part and I actually saw the name of the town. And I didn't recognize it.
Yeah, I was looking at the towns and I'm like, I don't know, the words, I wasn't so sure about South Africa. So I just kept going down the road. I'm like, you know what? I'm going back and I'm going to find those cities in South Africa. And I did. Not only did I find the cities, I found the spot where we were at least very close to it. I was 0.856 kilometers away and got 6,407 points.
Man!
I got 582 points, and I'm not even going to mention where I guessed. Because my first guess was South Africa.
Ouch. Okay, Talkus?
So I figured that it was like a 45% chance that it would be in South Africa, and then like a 55% chance that it was like somewhere in Europe with like, 10% for each of the countries or whatever. I just figured that if I guessed South Africa and it was Europe, then that would be like really terrible. So I guessed southern Sweden, because like the language looks sort of Swedish, and I was like, it doesn't look like Scandinavia. But then again, like there has to be some farmland in there somewhere. I just got 605 points.
We guessed fairly close to each other, Tulkas. Don't feel so bad.
I actually was thinking, I saw the words too, and I thought Sweden, but none of the letters had accents on them.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Yeah, Sweden used accents on their vowels and whatnot, and these didn't have any. So that's what turned me off of Sweden.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if like the language just didn't strike me as being similar to the
what was really
South African.
What was really confusing me was the stop sign and the city name. It's like, this doesn't exist in anywhere that I know of. Apparently it exists in South Africa.
Wow. That was one of my better rounds. Holy cow.
I think you've won this one, Fixxxer. Just a hunch.
Alright. We're on round 4?
Yeah, 4.
The next one will be in Indianapolis, and I'll get to try it through there.
I don't know about that. We've had one in Michigan, and I was not right. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, it's definitely not Indianapolis. It's glacial territory. Nathan Becker. I'm gonna guess Alaska on this one. Can't really go anywhere at all. This is a rather barren area too. Nathan Becker. Let's go into like northern. It's a glacial. It could actually be like way up here in the northwestern passages, but I'm not entirely sure. I haven't seen the specific terrain. It's glacial fields, so we're gonna guess like northern Alaska. Can't really go anywhere. Let's see. Let's face north. North, please. Yeah, the sun is definitely to the south. No, wait. We're facing north, so the sun is rising. Let's go west. So that's north. It's definitely to the south. Extreme south. So we're gonna be like in the extreme northern hemisphere. So we're gonna guess up here. Not gonna get super close to it, I don't think. Man, I was derping. Nathan Becker. You have womanly hips. That, or you have a lot of equipment on you. A lot of glacial trenches. This is all frozen. At least it looks like it is. Could be water. I'm not entirely sure. Now, that could be hot springs. But we have glacial, like, erosion going on here, so that's pretty much the only thing I can really go off of. Fairly sparse clouds, extreme south sun. Especially considering, yeah, we're facing directly south right now. Let's face west. There. Yeah, it's extremely south. And that's probably not a winter sun arc right there. So, yeah, we'll go with this. Oh, that was close.
All right, so another one we didn't really have a whole lot to go on. We got a plain Jane American name. I just kind of figured it was the Yukon, and I was looking around for perhaps a named mountain that someone would possibly be by, and I got 2745. What'd you get, Al?
2246. I guess northern Alaska, because it seemed like it was a bit further north than what it actually is, I guess. Because I didn't see any like roads or anything like that, and it looked like a hiking area. So
right.
Yeah, 2246.
Tulkas?
I also guessed northern Alaska and got 2303.
Sweet.
Nice.
Tulkas and I are guessing the same things, apparently.
We're soulmates.
Or at least geomates.
Geomates. Oh my god. All right, ready for the final round?
Round 5? Yep.
Indeed.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, extremely grainy pictures going on here. This looks like it's going to be Australia. I don't know why, it just does. Can't read anything. What do you say? No, I said back, you piece of shit. Something gorge, Cabbage Gorge. Let's go up here to this sign. That's actually looking like a US sign. Croydon something. I don't know. I can't even see the language on these for the most part. It's too damn blurry. It's supposedly 2015 Google. But that is absolutely terrible. And we're driving on the left-hand side of the road, so let's go to Australia. We're going to click there. Ice Travelers Tavern. It's a tavern. That's not something you actually hear a lot of in the US. Rather old cars. This could be South Africa, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it is. Let's see if we can actually read any of the bloody signs. Yeah, the actual overlay says this is 2014, but still, this is terrible camera quality. I'm actually going to change to South Africa, I think. Don't know why. It just doesn't seem red enough to be Australia. So let's go with South Africa. Let's go like down in there. Let's go ahead and zip a little bit more forward. I still don't understand why this is so like 2015. I don't know where this is. I really don't. I'm going to do absolutely terrible on this one. Hopefully you guys will forgive me.
All right.
Damn
So my first guess was South Africa, and then I came across the signs with the cities and with Forsyth and Colburn or something like that.
I couldn't read them.
So I went with Australia, but I went with South Australia and got 1951. How about you, Al?
My first guess was Australia. I got 291 points. You want to take a random guess where I picked?
200. Did you go with Africa?
Yeah. Yes. South Africa. I was like, I guessed Australia, and then I was like, it doesn't look red enough. And yeah, the cars look really, really old rather than just sort of old. Yeah.
I don't see Forsyth on the map. Do you guys?
No.
What'd you do, Tulkas?
I was originally gonna guess Texas because it like looks like a bunch of English signs and stuff. But then I actually saw the Australian flag, flying as it does. Only the time limit was exceeded before you made a guess, which gave 0 points.
Aww. Oh no! See that I usually try to plop something down just wherever in the area just to make sure that doesn't happen to me.
Just so you get like 10
Well,
points
I
at least.
was, yeah, I was like a femtosecond too late. Ah.
All right, let's go with the point total. This is definitely one of my better games.
Exact opposite for me. It's probably ties, if not is my worst.
Ouch.
It's my worst, also.
I got 15,281.
You got almost 10,000 points more than me. I got 6,429.
Holy cow. Talkus?
5,824.
Ouch.
Wow, that's crazy.
Ouch.
That's never gonna happen again.
But anyway.
So, my worst round by far, alas.
Alrighty. Well,
Shall we move along quickly and let Fixxxer's high-ass score move on?
Alright. Well, let's see if any of you guys can beat me. Post your scores in the comments below. We like to see them. And thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you later.
If you don't beat my score, I'm highly disappointed in you guys.
If you don't beat my score, then I'm gonna find where you live.
That's
No, you're
creepy.
not. It's Geoguessr.
Not with that score,
Man!
Geoguessr.
Not with that score, Tulkus.
Man, that's mean.
See you guys.
Bye.